when I got to a point in my life where I was no longer looking for love, sure enough, I met Gabbie not too long after that. Gabbie is somebody that I know has a pure heart. I've never met somebody in my life who loves the way she does, and I'm so excited to marry her.
We met through a mutual friend. She showed me a picture of Daniel on Instagram, and I kind of was just like, but because I wasn't looking for anything at the time. Then I saw him post a picture and I decided to follow him on Instagram. And then he posted Price is Right post on his story, and it was guessing how expensive a house was, and I just did my research and I was able to guess right. And so he sent me a message. He was like, I could either Venmo you $10 or take you out for a drink.
On our first date, we went out to this wine and cheese bar in Midtown Sacramento. And afterwards we got sushi, we went, actually kind of cheesy, we went slow dancing outside of the Capitol, the state capitol in Sacramento. And about a week after our first date, I was performing for a charity event in Old Town Sacramento. I had casually asked Gabbie if she wanted to come, and she bought a ticket for her and for her friend, and I thought that was really special. From there, we just kept on talking, and pretty soon after that, I fell in love.
The day that he asked me out, or to be his girlfriend per se, something just told me, like something in my heart just told me that, you know, he was meant to be mine. There was so much like connection, such magnitude that couldn't be denied. So to me, that kind of told me that we were meant to
be. She was different. And well, one day at the mall, actually, we were looking at rings beforehand, engagement rings. We really fell in love with one ring in particular. And sometime later, maybe a few weeks later, we went back to this jewelry store. So she knew, obviously, that I'd bought the ring, but now, you know, it was more of how am I gonna surprise her with the proposal.
So I did know, but I didn't know, of course, exactly how it was gonna happen.
My 30th birthday was June of this year, 2022. And we had already bought tickets to go to San Diego. That's where we're going for my birthday. And little did Gabbie know that I had a little trick up my sleeve that I was gonna propose to her on a Saturday of that trip during sunset. We had dressed up for a nice dinner to go meet with my uncle, and after dinner, we were gonna go to this place called Sunset Cliffs. And I was taking pictures of Gabbie, and I got on one knee, and that whole situation was just so, it was like an out-of-body experience. It was like a dream. It almost didn't even feel real.
When we were at Sunset Cliffs, I was staring at the sunset and I just heard him play one of our songs, and I turn around and he's on one knee. The first thing that I said was, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I mean, it was beautiful. I wouldn't want it any other way. Even though I had an inkling and knew, it was still beautiful.
So you are so special to me because you have a pure heart, and I've never met anybody in my life who loves me the way that you do. You're sweet, you're thoughtful, you're very sexy, and I am looking forward to having you as the mother of our children, and there's nobody else that I'd rather spend the rest of my life with.
Daniel, you have such a golden heart, such a pure soul. You are one of the greatest people I have ever met in my entire life. You're ambitious, you are driven, and I adore you with all of my heart. Thank you for everyone who has essentially led us to this point.
We love you, and we look forward to seeing all of you very soon.